Lady Deadlock's secret past threatens everything, but what can she do? Bleak House tonight at 8 here on BBC One.
Tonight on Big Red Bus, Sebastian limbers up for his last chance driving test.
All the other two girls, I weren't feeling as nervous as I am today. I suppose it's because it's the one. Final chance.
While out on the road, things get rather heated for Mia.
What would you be doing in your car?
Well, my car is a different matter.
Well, there you go then. Drive the bus.
It'll all end in tears. Today is a big red event on the streets of London. It's the end of a big red era. After 51 years, London's Routemaster buses are finally being withdrawn from service in South London. The bus techies are all aflutter.
How many bus photographs have you got?
Coming up to about 10,000. All slides, so I can do slideshows.
Quite a collection.
Indeed, goes back over 30 years.
Quite a slideshow. Do you ever have any spectators?
I have done them to an audience before now, yes.
You've done well?
Yes, yes.
And are you bus spotters? Is that what you...
Bus enthusiast, yeah.
You don't like bus spotter?
No, well, not a bus spotter, no.
Why not?
Well, mostly in the preserved buses and old buses. So there's different. Excuse me for a minute.
How was that?
Come out okay, lucky enough the people got out of the way.
It's enough to make a bus lover go weak at the knees.
I ain't seen that bus like that, I mean that delivery.
Quite moving.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it really? I had to put my camera down. Cheers.
Being a bus enthusiast can be a lonely calling.
You're married?
No. What a surprise, is that? No, I think it'd take an extra special woman to put up with somebody with a significant hobby like that, but...
Too many slideshows.
Yeah, maybe.
Are you married?
No. But my soft spot was London trolley buses.
Who needs a wife when you've got London trolley buses?
Yeah, the electric ones, you know. The silent death, they used to call them, because you couldn't hear them when you were crossing the road, because they used to just hum.
From the beauty parade of retiring veterans to the academy of rookie drivers, this is London Central and General buses in Camberwell. They train 1 in every 6 London drivers. There's torrid times on the blue learner bus. Sebastian's a genial bloke with an 8-year-old daughter. She's desperate for her dad to be a big red bus driver. But Sebastian has clocked up a whopping 70 hours of training already, way above average. He's failed his test twice, and instructor Dave Carr is becoming ever so slightly sardonic.
Want a round of applause? We'll give you a round of applause if you want. You want one? I'll tell you what, then we'll pull up and stop at the next bus stop on the left, please, in the position that allows customers to board the light safe, please. Let's see if we can give you a round of applause after this. Open the front door. Go outside for me, please.
I don't think I need to.
I think you do.
Yep. Perfect stop.
Perfect stop, you reckon, yeah? You reckon that's a perfect stop? Okay, what I want you to do is go and stand down there, because I'm going to drive towards you. All right?
No, it was just measure.
Bottle's going a bit now, is it?
All right.
All right?
Yeah,
6 to 8 inches from the curb, yeah?
That was a nice step up into the bus. Okay, 6 to 8 inches from the curb.
Yes.
Yeah.
When you're ready and it's safe, drive on. Pull over and stop at the bus stop on the left, please.
From too close to way too far.
He ain't parked it, he's abandoned it, hasn't he? No, you're already out there, you don't need it. Cancel it, don't need it. If you've already got your position, why signal?
Just to let you know I'm signalling.
Well, I don't want you to signal just to let me know that you're signalling. I'll tell you I'm signalling in a minute. Shall I? Look, yeah, I'm signalling, look. What good is it?
What are you signalling for?
Well, exactly, what were you signalling for? You started it. No, cancel it. You don't need it. You're getting confused now, aren't you?
Well, I'm covering that grey area.
Well, there's no, don't, look, we've got to get this defined now, because you keep saying, yeah, but you're driving in a straight line past it. When they're sitting there and they're being criticised for something as silly as keeping the vehicle in a straight line and then being told that they're putting a signal on, and he's calling it a grey area. I mean, he's getting confused with things, you know, and like, I don't want him to be confused. That's why I'm trying to simplify. He's trying to do the right things. He might even be trying a bit too hard, overreacting to things, you know. Now you can, go on, do it now, go on, look. That's it, go on, look, you've got to move out there, haven't you? Yeah, all right, yeah, that's it, you can do it there. He has got it in him to pass the test, but just got to calm himself down, hasn't he? Hold it together for longer than he does.
Back at Camberwell bus station, Mia is limbering up for her progress check. Mia's a single mum and really needs the 24 grand a year secure income that she'll earn as a driver.
What is that?
Rescue remedy to calm my nerves.
Outside, instructor Mike keeps a professional reserve.
Are you supposed to be detached and not get too attached to them as such, because the company want a driver and not a permanent trainee? Because that's what it's about. It's a bum on a seat driving a bus in London traffic at the end of the day, putting up with what goes with it. There's nice bits, obviously, but that's what they want. That's what they pay me for.
The company runs regular progress checks on every trainee. If you pass, you're ready for your driving test. If you fail, you can be sacked.
Come on! I think they do it on purpose. Ugh.
All we have to do is tell you where to go. That's on the road end all the time. There's road markers, road signs point you otherwise. We want you to turn left or right. Give you plenty of room.
Often a good relationship builds up between trainee and instructor. It's Paul's job to provide a neutral and, if necessary, ruthless assessment. In the city centre, the farewell parade of shiny red lovelies has whipped the busmen into a giddy froth.
What do you feel like when you look at it now? How does it feel?
Well, it starts to make me foam at the mouth. Yes, it's so exciting, I think.
The true bus lover will do almost anything in pursuit of the object of his affections. Speeding London traffic? Ha!
It's got to be done.
What has?
To get the Green Park destination on the front.
What, you have to step out and risk your life? Do you risk your life?
Yes, well, it's an unusual destination. Between you and I, you know that person there? He got knocked down once taking photos of buses, and people were saying, "Oh well, at least you got your photograph." No, he broke his leg. He got run over.
Do buses make you happy?
Yes. It can be very frustrating also when you don't get what you want. I suppose it's like that with women, isn't it?
On Mia's blue bus, the post-assessment inquest is underway.
What happened where we hit that traffic island on the right?
Just panic sometimes.
You do, you overreact.
Yeah, I do. That's the effect you have on me.
It's my fault then, is it? Do you feel in your own mind you're improving?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And especially the nerves. At first, when we just started, my heart really beating really fast. And I was really getting myself into a...
When you said you must remember to breathe.
Yeah.
It's a good idea, that.
Yeah, but then afterwards...
That's very important part.
It is. Yeah, good point.
I'm going to let you continue and give you another week. Obviously, we can't go on and on and on and on.
No.
But I want you on test next Friday.
Okay, yeah.
Just get nervous.
7 days to pass the driving test. Q Waterworks.
Oh, it's good that I can't. No, not then. It's not hard. I don't know why I get so nervous like this.
Excitement is reaching fever pitch, and Richard, the bus twitcher, has adopted a strange crab-like walk. Something hugely exciting is about to happen. The lesser-spotted green route master is about to pull in just in front of her admirers. It is a knee trembler. Then, disaster. The green beauty proves a little coy and pulls in a bit early. This is a scramble moment for her rejected suitors. Then, with little warning, the brazen green hussy pulls out and off, leaving behind a posse of broken hearts.
Richard, what happened?
Oh, he didn't hang around, did he? He soon went off. Some of us never got it. We stopped at the wrong stop. He could have stopped down there. He doesn't know the area. He's from Crawley.
He's from where?
Crawley, with that bus. You know, near Gatwick Airport.
It's not exactly Knightsbridge, is it?
No.
So what happened? Did you get a good photo?
No, I didn't get one of it. I have to try it later now.
Disappointed?
Yeah. I'll still get it. I've got it on other routes anyway.
Passion can be red and raw. Passion can drive you green with envy. But the true lover will bide his time. Sebastian has had his practice run. Now it's time for the test for real. Every test starts with the reversing manoeuvre. Sebastian's previous attempt at this left a cone feeling a little flat. Instant fail.
Gordon Bennett here, that was the one that done it, the old cone B.
You don't kill any more corn.
No. Not yet, I haven't killed any. Came a bit close to getting over that yellow line a couple of times. But, got a bit close on that first cone over there. So it's a bit jumpy today.
Today's the day though, Sebastian.
Yeah, I know, it's the day for doing it, but I mean, all the other two guys, I weren't feeling as nervous as I am today. I suppose it's because it's the one final chance. But by hook or by crook, I intend to do it.
It costs London Central and General £3,000 to train every driver. The more tests you do, the more it costs them, and the higher the stakes.
I think this is it. This is the key here. I think if he can do this and take a deep breath, I reckon he can do this. That's what I think. Once he gets over this, after the last test, once he gets over this, I think he's got a chance.
Today, Sebastian sails through, cones intact.
That was a relief. Yeah.
Right. That's the end of the reverse. We leave the garage full of roads ahead all the time.
Sebastian heads out onto the road. The next hour will determine his future. There's 22,000 bus drivers in London, and the stock needs continual replenishment. Camberwell's got 60 trainees at any one time, all of them under the sheltering wing of training manager Eric Dale.
They really don't have a clue about what they let themselves in for until they get here. And very quickly it comes home to them that this is a job that is going to be very demanding and there's a chance they're not going to get this job. Yeah? And I think that's good in a way because then they make it a challenge rather than come and expect to sort of dawdle through and I'll be out there driving in a few weeks' time, no problems. They actually get this fear now. What if I don't make it? Yeah, I'm not going to tell my family, my friends, I didn't make it, I can't drive. And they actually put a lot of effort in to try and make sure they do make it, even if they don't want the job long term. They're going to say, well, I'm going to get through, I'm going to pass that test so that I don't have to be telling anybody outside that I failed the bus test.
Next time you're stuck behind a blue bus, be careful. There could be a full-scale domestic underway. Instructor and trainee can be like a bickering couple.
But because you didn't react earlier, you drove all over the chevrons back there and there was no need to.
Why do I react earlier when they're
slow
coming
down.
so...
Well, just slow down, let him go and then take his position, yeah? You mustn't let him intimidate you.
I'm not arguing, Mike, but when people drive, yeah,
but
you can't have it always smooth and a smooth run. You know,
but you can't. You have to make allowances for their stupidity.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So it can't be all nice and smooth and
yeah, but if
even.
you'd have slowed down, let him go, you could have took the position, couldn't you? You see him coming.
I think Mike's been quite strong with her and he's told her it's not a joke. I think that's why. But that's why he's good for her. You know, someone who might not be so strong with her, she probably wouldn't have made it.
Okay. I see it's the turning. I have to kind of slow down.
Tell her. Chuck, drive the bus.
No, honestly, if I don't slow down, I panic.
Yeah, it's such a small one. What would you be doing in your car?
Well, my car is a different matter.
Well, there you go then. Drive the bus.
My car's not as big, is it? My car will give you a heart attack in my car.
You've always got to have the last word, isn't it, right? Shut up and drive the bus.
Wait a minute, then.
Shut up. Drive the bus.
All right.
Sebastian, back at the garage after his test. He looks a little subdued. Dave has got his head in his hands. His pupil has failed again.
Don't ask me, I just don't know. Thought I cracked it this time myself, but worse faults than ever. Not going to be a bus driver by the looks of it. Yeah. I think I gave it my best shot. It was the one occasion out of the three that I thought cracked it this time. Still he turns around and says, you fell. I could not believe it when he said it. I just couldn't believe it. I thought, well, what did I do? He says, bloody steering, I was steering. He said some signals. Apparently my steering's a bit wonky on the way to bus stops and that. Could have people falling over.
Which means some anxious consultations between Dave and Paul. It would be highly unusual to put a failing driver through a fourth test, but Dave has got a soft spot for Sebastian.
You persuaded him?
Well, I've stuck my neck out, you know, probably a little bit further than I really should have done, and that's the truth. That's the truth. I can see him being a bus driver. That's what I can see. I can see him being and enjoying it as well. That's what I can see. I can see a driver. I can see a bus driver, you know. Sometimes you see people get their licence and you think, well, I still can't see a bus driver there. You know? It's to do with a certain personality, certain types, isn't it? Certain types of people makes bus drivers. I mean, you must have looked at them and say, yeah, you look like a bus driver. You must have looked at other people and thought, well, what are you doing up there? You know? You know.
It's like losing a well-loved friend from the streets of London. The Routemaster is no more. Nearly 3,000 were built. Now they're extinct on the city's streets. In forlorn hangars on the edges of town, they muster in sad, dusty herds, waiting their final fares.
This is where the RMs are and a lot of the sort of vintage stuff.
Graveyard.
Oh, not a graveyard. It's anything but a graveyard. This is going to get fixed up. You've got ones like this. I mean, this has now been sort of repainted and tidied up. This was again, another go-ahead one, but this would have been at a new cross garage on the 36s. So it comes in sort of in a as London withdrawn condition. And then we put it back to a much more earlier feel with things like original adverts and paint the inside up. You know, this is done for a guy who wanted it, you know, put back to a much more sort of, you know, 60s look.
London may not want its Routemasters anymore, But there's a world out there keen to buy a slice of the capital's history.
We go all over Europe, Bulgaria, Czech Republic, went through to Poland, throughout Italy, France, Germany, Austria has been a popular one.
What do they do then?
Tea rooms, bars, cafes. There's one on the black coast of Odessa in Russia. It drove all the way out from here. And again, they've turned the stairs round to the opposite side. And again, they're using it as a shuttle to their bar and restaurant, a novelty shuttle type of vehicle.
Well, that one's seen better days, isn't it?
Yeah, that's just in for spare parts. Been used as a pizza restaurant at one point.
In London?
Well, no, in the surrounding areas. It's still got various kitchen sinks in it and God knows what else, you know. So she's certainly beyond restoration. But
It's a bit sad, really.
it is sad, but at the end of the day, the parts that it will provide will mean that other vehicles keep running far longer. And the engine out of that will be going into another one that we're just restoring now. So consequently, oh, it's quite heartwarming, isn't it?
Are they she's or he's?
She's. Buses are she's. There was this debate on the internet. It's clearly a she because they're both temperamental and moody, so they've got to be she's.
You can buy a reconditioned Routemaster for around £7,000. For some people, it means buying back their memories.
I think the thing is with the Routemaster, it's not just nuts and bolts. It's the people and the person. It's the whole memories. You've got everything from people remember going and seeing the Christmas lights in Regent Street as a child for the first time, and they were upstairs in the Routemaster. They remember going to London for the first time seeing Big Ben, or they bought, you know, Auntie Ethel over from America and they went round on a Routemaster.
Are you a bit of a bus spotter?
Bus spotter, no. Interested in what I do, yes. There's a difference. You won't find me hanging around the bus station at the weekend taking numbers. I can safely say you will not catch me doing that.
At Camberwell, master and pupil settle for another day's bickering. Today is the day of Mia's driving test. This time it's for real.
Now, this is really important. Yeah. Never mind about how you look, forget that.
No.
It's your driving he's interested in.
Yeah, it's all in...
Not the fact you got makeup on.
Darling, I'm not putting makeup for him, am I?
Who are you wearing it for then?
For myself.
People are strange. I think she is very competent of doing it first time, but I'm really worried the situation will get to her and it'll all go wrong. If I didn't think she could do it after that drive yesterday, I mean, that was wonderful. It just all gelled and it was lovely, you know. But it's what she does on the day, isn't it, you know?
I'm not going to get nervous. I'm not going to get nervous. I am not.
Things always start with a question and answer session.
OK, I'm going to ask you some safety-related questions, starting with fire extinguisher location and type, please.
It's a multi-purpose foam fire extinguisher and it's located behind the driver's seat.
OK, windscreen and windows. What do you need to check regarding the windscreen and windows?
Windscreens and windows, make sure they're clean, clear of all defects, and there are no stickers or mascots to obstruct vision.
Mia badly needs the new future a secure job would give her and her daughter. She really doesn't want to be doing any cone squashing on her first test. This counts as an inch-perfect reverse. The next stage is out on a road. Some walks seem longer than others. Sebastian is about to learn whether Dave's plea for clemency has been successful.
Would you like a fourth test?
Well, if he's going to offer it, I ain't going to say no. I've done all this training now, so yeah, I'd go for it. But he did say on the last occasion that was it, so I don't hold any hope out for it, mate.
Come in, Sebastian, have a seat. What happened to you today? One again on steering.
Difficult to start the staple, yeah.
What did Mr. Barnes say? That you got serious?
Yeah, he says me approaches the bus stops, right?
How you steered into them?
Sorry?
Was you going into them confidently or messing about?
Well, I was going to them, but I was you know, trying to line my positions up, and it was too much movement on the steering wheel, he was saying.
But you didn't do that last 2 tests?
No, I didn't, you know. I didn't, and that's why I was really shocked, really, that that was what pulled me out this time. So, I mean, like, the marks are worse than all the other two, and I just don't see it.
This is because the main reason is because of this. It's put you under so much pressure now.
Yeah.
Now to actually pass a test.
Yeah, I know, because, I mean, I cut my reverse out the way, and I felt...
Well, this one shows that you're capable of passing the test, isn't it?
Well, that's, you know, that's when I thought, get the reverse out the way and then drive as good as I did that time, which I thought I had done.
My quandary is now, Sebastian, what do I do with you now? Up with 70 hours and 3 tests. Yeah. But I know and Dave knows that you're capable of doing it. Right, what I'm going to do is the best I can do. I'm going to suspend you for a week.
Right.
Bring you back next Friday and give you another one go with that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm putting my neck out now on the chopping block.
Right.
But because I don't think you need any more training, and to be honest, you'll go well over the top, and it won't do you a lot of good, to be honest.
Right.
But that's about the best I can do.
Yeah.
Is that do you agree with that?
Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate having another go, definitely.
Okay then.
Yeah.
So,
cheers for another go, mate. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. Nice one, Dave. Thanks very much.
I'll see you outside. Listen, I'll see you outside.
All right then. Yeah.
Thanks again, Paul. Thank you. I'll make a photocopy of that for you.
Yeah. Perhaps we both get our P45s together.
Yeah, that's what I said. The leaving notice is already written out. Oh no.
The Camberwell Garage wants to increase the number of women drivers from their present 1 in 20. To do that, they'll need trainees like Mia to pass their tests.
So Mia, am I pronouncing your Christian name correctly?
Yes, Mia.
Well, that's the end of your test, and please tell you've passed. It's all right. Don't worry. It's all right.
Just calm down.
It's okay. It's hard work, isn't it?
I'm just glad I didn't kind of get too nervous.
You seem, you've done quite well actually. You seem fairly, I mean, you wasn't relaxed, but you was fairly relaxed.
Anything but.
You can reasonably foresee that the campaign for more women drivers will mean a heavy investment in paper handkerchiefs.
So relieved.
This is Mia when she's really quite happy. You wouldn't want to be around if she felt a bit low.
I passed. And I passed. She did it. It's loud. Goodness me. What did she say? Oh my God, I look terrible. I look dreadful. I'm so silly. It's just the nerves.
The waterproof mascara is working.
Is it? Good.
Cheer up, Mia. It could be worse. You could have failed. Next week, there's people who really would love to be bus drivers.
Hey, you've actually gone over the curve, yeah?
But you wouldn't let them drive a lawnmower. And there's people whose driving skills are spot on.
Give Paul his due. When he does drive the bus, he can do it really, really nice.
But who lack a little in the motivation department.
And I don't feel happy, because that means I'm throwing my acting career on flipping driving a bus, and I don't want to drive a bus.
And we're back on the buses next week at the same time here on BBC One. Next tonight, Battle of the Baddies, EastEnders.
This Christmas, small heroes will make a big difference. Sam, Bob, Pat, and a shark called Finbar. Plus a galaxy of CBB superstars. Hooray! Excelente! Their mission to bring peace on Earth.
What's that all about?
It's coming soon to a household near you.